Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? This is your weekly reading for July 19th to the 25th. This is going to be a general message that takes a look at the energies that are surrounding you at this time. Okay, this could be pertaining to love, career, finance, spiritual growth. It could be all of the above. Wherever the messages are sitting and resonating with you is where they are meant to go. Anything that's not sticking or falling into place, just simply leave it aside, okay? No need to force things here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or a Reiki session, be sure to check out the description box below there for my Linktree account. I also have my Instagram page there, Vivacious Fox Healing, as well, so be sure to check that out for more daily energy check-ins and all that fun stuff, okay? All right, guys, let's jump in and see what we got coming up for you this week. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Sagittarius at this time, please and thank you? The messages and energies surrounding Sagittarius at this time. It's funny, I keep looking over at the wisdom of the oracle. I feel like Spirit wants me to start with the oracle cards here. So let's do that. Spirit, what are the overall energies and messages surrounding? Okay, energies surrounding Okay. I feel like for a lot of you, there's some sort of conflict taking place here with the soulmate. And remember, soulmates aren't always necessarily romantic, right? This could be a friend, a family member. Okay, this is just somebody who is very important in your life that's kind of mirroring certain things to you, triggering certain things to you. And I just keep really getting this feeling of like, I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing, right? I don't like what I'm being shown. But that's kind of the point, right? There's a need for accountability that needs to be taken into place here. And remember, like, we all go through this, right? We are all responsible for taking accountability of our own actions and our own lives, right? But I feel like there's someone that you're dealing with right now that's kind of showing you where those weak foundations are, or where those kind of rocky building blocks are. And because it's this person or this energy is reflecting these things back to you, you're really not liking it right now. Okay. But again, it's important because, even though it could feel like it's coming across, I kind of get this feeling like it's coming across like they said this and I didn't like that, or this happened and I don't like that. But it's remembering that, you know, everything that is happening in your place, like if you are somehow involved in a certain exchange or conflict that you're not liking, there's a need to not only just like look at what other people are projecting outwards onto you, but what you're projecting outwards as well, right? It's always a two-way street here, Sag. You have the cards soulmates and building blocks in the reversed here coming out beside it, right? And that's why I'm saying I feel like this person, there's definitely, you are in the presence of a soulmate right now who's kind of bringing these elements to the surface, which is causing just disruptance for you. Like I'm feeling a very, very frustrating energy surrounding you right now, because again, it's like you're not like what this person is showing you right now. But that's the whole point, is that like they're showing you these things for a reason, because it might not seem like it's helpful or that it's beneficial to you in any way, but it is, okay? There is something here that's taking place that is showing you like where those building blocks have been a little bit like rocky or shaky, or what foundations aren't really totally solidified at this time, right? You also have the card come to the edge, flexible and loyal heart here, okay? I feel like I just keep getting this feeling for a lot of you. It's almost like maybe this person or this scenario is kind of questioning your loyalty, and you're getting, I just feel like this very frustrating energy of like, how could you even say that I don't care? How could you even say those things, right? But the reality is that, again, it's just like, take account of how you're being perceived by other people too, right? It's just like somebody might, and the roles can always be reversed here, right? Like maybe this is somebody that's showing you certain things or is treating you a certain way that's making you feel uneasy. So you're trying to say, hey, I need to stand up for myself here because this is how it's coming across to me. And they're kind of shooting you down, or other way around, right? Maybe somebody is trying to approach you and saying, hey, like, these are the actions that were taken and these actions made me feel this way, and then you're kind of shooting them down, right? And maybe this is both of you doing it to each other, okay? And again, this doesn't even have to be about another person, but there is definitely some sort of energy here about something that is, there's some sort of soul contract playing out for you here that's teaching you these really vital lessons about the things that we kind of need to see, face, and acknowledge in order to grow and to move forward, right? Because again, this come to the edge, this is about taking a leap of faith. The universe is saying, like, it's okay. We know it's scary for you to kind of embrace these things or to look at things in a perspective that is unfamiliar to you, but it's almost like you're being nudged in this direction to come to the edge of a certain way of thinking or perceiving situations that might be outside of your comfort zone. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's almost like this card flexibility came out, and it was kind of spinning when it came out, which is funny because this is all about allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective, right? Allowing for yourself to take yourself out of some sort of rigid thought pattern or way of seeing and perceiving a situation, and to be a little bit more flexible, right? Like, where are they coming from? What are you trying to express and get across that might not be coming across the way that you intended? This is the thing. It's like, we can be frustrated all we want when people aren't receiving the messages or the intentions that we're trying to put out, but then it's taking account of taking a step back and saying, okay, well, if I've tried to express and vocalize things this way and it's not coming across the way that I want them to, like, how do I change this? Or maybe it's about saying, I don't know any other way to change this or express this, and I'm just burning myself and exhausting myself by trying to do this. So maybe there's a need to step away from it a little bit, right? Either way, this coming to the edge is about being a little bit more flexible, because I feel like you're kind of in this energy of, you or this person or situation is in this energy of my way or the highway, and the universe is just trying to make it very clear to you to see, like, this isn't being beneficial to anybody at this point, right? Like, this very focused, like, this is the way it has to be, isn't working in anybody's favor right now. Loyal heart here, yeah, I feel like you're getting really frustrated because I feel like your intentions are very pure and very true. But again, there's this frustration about, again, like, how dare you take my good intentions and twist it and alter it and see it in this way, right? I feel like there's a lot of manipulation taking place here about, like, there's just total disconnect in what you or the other person is trying to get across. Like, it's almost like you're both throwing things out there, but it keeps going over both of your heads because neither one of you are being willing to be flexible to see things from the other person's perspective, okay? Let's see. Can we clarify this? I want to clarify this card flexibility first and foremost, because I feel like there's quite a bit of, yeah, Four of Pentacles. I mean, we're just getting clarification about the same thing here. Okay, yeah, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. There's your energy coming out right now, too. You also have Taurus energy here with the High Priest. But I feel like, especially with this Two of Swords, right, it's just like, I feel like there's just this want on both sides of this situation to be like, see things from my perspective. No, you see things from my perspective. No. Right? But the reality is that, like, both of you are needing to be a little bit more flexible. Okay, both of you are needing to be more flexible. Because even like, look at the way that they're even perceiving this card, right? It's just like this guy is trying to come in and be like, hey, like, what about this? What about seeing things from this way, right? And the other person's standing there like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really agree with that, right? Like, it's almost like he's kind of like holding back and waiting to see, like, do I need to fight here? Can I let my guard down? Like, how do I, like, there's a very defensive energy that's happening here. And again, I feel like it's because, like, Four of Pentacles here, it's like neither one of you are willing to, like, kind of loosen the grip on how you're perceiving the situation, right? It's like you both are sitting there being like, no, like, I'm right. Why can't you see that, right? I don't know, Sag, like, this is tough because I really just feel like there's so much stubborn energy taking place here between both of you, when really, like, the intentions are good. It's just neither one of you are able to see each other's clear intentions because both of you right now are so hung up on what is transpiring between the two of you that you don't like, right? Instead of just like, it's like, instead of just like leaving things alone and walking away from it and letting the dust settle, it's like you just both kind of keep coming in and stirring the pot over and over and over and over again, and it's not getting either of you anywhere, right? What advice can we offer to Sagittarius here, please, and thank you? Yeah, there you are coming out in your own energy. Again, the Siddhi, temperance energy. The High Priestess, the Three of Wands, and the King of Swords as your advice. Sag, I feel like you're waiting for your ships to come in and something, but like, truthfully, you're not being fully honest with yourself or with this person about what it is you really want, And I almost feel like maybe for some of you, like, this person's actually called you out on those things that you want, but because it kind of caught you off guard and because you didn't have the chance to vocalize it or express it yourself, like, you're becoming a little bit defensive over it. King of Swords, it's almost like being very, like, there's this need for you to see things from a little bit more of a logistical point of view, right? It's just like, if you want something to happen, if you're waiting for your ships to come in, but you see that standing in a certain behavior or certain pattern isn't bringing those things that you want, that you're waiting for, then something's got to give here, right? Maybe it's bringing peace, harmony, and balance into this connection by just simply saying, like, look, agree to disagree. You see things your way, I see things my way, and maybe we just have to leave it at that, right? Because I feel like I just keep getting this feeling like it's like both of you are so stubborn about just letting things lie the way that they are, that there's so much conflict taking place here because you're refusing to see each other's point of view. But if you want things to change and you want balance to be restored, there is this need to be a little bit more flexible here, right? People are entitled to see things and feel things the way that they want to, just like you're entitled to see and feel things the way that you want to, okay? And if somebody's not willing to just allow you to perceive things the way that you want, then that's okay, but like, just remove yourself from that situation. And also, you need to be okay with allowing people to just see things and perceive things the way that they want, and trust that by just kind of stepping away and allowing this dust to settle, that clarity will come in for the two of you. Because I feel like there's a lot of really genuine emotion here, okay? Loyal heart, again, it's just like, why can't you see that I'm just trying to help you, right? But the other person is doing the same thing. They're like, why can't you see that? It's just very funny. This conflicting energy is about you both just wanting each other to know that you have each other's backs, but it's just coming about in a really funny way right now. Final message for Sagittarius, please, and thank you. Adjustments are required. Yeah, it's like, Flexibility needs to come into this situation, okay? Even if it's just simply agreeing to disagree, right? Even if it's just simply going like, I don't understand why you think and feel that way, but you're your own person, so you can continue to think and feel that way. Like that whole thing about expectations too, it's like we can't force other people to match our expectations, but we also need to know that it's okay to want certain things. And if we're just not getting what we want from a particular person or situation, then it's okay to be a little bit flexible in this situation and just choose to step away from what we're so desperately trying to enforce and trust that things will all fall into divine order in divine time, right? Okay, Sag, I hope this message helps and resonates with you this week. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe so that it continues to circulate. And I hope you have a great week. I'll chat with you soon. Bye.